They told her, stay behind the perimeter. Don't go out there. But when the call for help came, she did the unthinkable. She crossed the line into danger, risking everything to pull her team out alive. This is the story of courage, defiance, and the heart of a true hero. It was a hot, tense afternoon in a remote conflict zone somewhere overseas. The sun beat down mercilessly and the air was thick with dust and anticipation. A small unit of soldiers was pinned down by enemy fire, trapped in a deadly crossfire with no clear way out behind the safety of the perimeter, Sarah. A combat medic was told to hold her position. Stay put, her commanding officer ordered. We'll get them out, you're not to cross the line. Sarah nodded, but her heart was pounding. She could hear the crack of gunfire and the desperate calls for help over the radio. She knew her team was in trouble, and she knew she couldn't just stand by. Sarah wasn't your typical soldier. She was smart, tough, and fiercely loyal to her comrades. But she was also the medic, trained to save lives, not take unnecessary risks. Still, watching her friends trapped and wounded, she felt a fire ignite inside her. The radio crackled again. Medic needed. We're losing people out here. Her commanding officer's voice was firm. Stay behind the perimeter, Sarah. It's too dangerous. But Sarah's mind was made up. She grabbed her medical kit, checked her weapon, and slipped quietly past the line, disappearing into the chaos. Crossing the perimeter was like stepping into a different world, one filled with danger at every turn. Bullets whizzed past, explosions shook the ground, and the cries of wounded soldiers echoed through the smoke. Sarah moved swiftly, her eyes scanning for her teammates. She found them huddled behind a crumbled wall, pinned down and bleeding. Without hesitation, she went to work, applying bandages, administering painkillers, and calming the terrified soldiers. But the enemy was closing in. Sarah knew they couldn't hold out much longer. With the wounded in tow, Sarah made a split-second decision. We have to move now, she urged. Using her knowledge of the terrain and the enemy's positions, she led the group through a narrow, less guarded path. Bullets flew and the group stumbled over debris, but Sarah's calm leadership kept them together. She encouraged them, kept them focused, and never lost sight of their goal, safety. After what felt like an eternity, they reached the perimeter. Reinforcements were waiting, ready to provide cover fire. Sarah helped carry the wounded onto stretchers, refusing to leave anyone behind. Her commanding officer approached, a mix of relief and disbelief on his face. You disobeyed orders, he said quietly, but you saved lives today. Sarah smiled, exhausted but proud. Sometimes you have to cross the line to do what's right. Sarah's bravery didn't just save her team. It inspired everyone who heard her story. It's a powerful reminder that courage isn't about following orders blindly. It's about knowing when to take a stand, even if it means stepping into the unknown. If you found Sarah's story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible true stories of heroism and heart. And remember, sometimes the greatest heroes are the ones who dare to cross the line.